Peace be upon you. The problem of extra wires connected directly to the car battery is very common among many people due to the additional electrical accessories installed in the vehicle. Of course, this situation is wrong, and how I'll explain the correct and safe way to take power from the battery for any electrical additions you want to install in your car. The steps I'm about to explain work for any car. The goal is that wherever you decide to take an additional power line from the positive terminal of the battery, whatever to power speakers, a sound system, or external lights, that line must be completely safe. Let me show you how. All you need is a separate external fuse box. These are available in different types, such as 8-way, 10-way, or 12-way fuse boxes. I'll leave links below the video to places where you can buy them. If you're having issues with extra wires connected to the positive terminal of the battery and want a proper solution, this is the right approach. First, you go to your car and choose a suitable location to install the fuse box, making sure it doesn't interfere with removing or installing any parts. For me, the best location was here, away from anything that might cause problems. Next, you make the copper terminals of the fuse box and bend them so they end up in this final shape. Then you use a copper wire with a thickness of no less than 3 millimeters, using a soldering iron and solder. You solder the wire to all the terminals. This is how they look after soldering strong and solid joints. Now I'll explain the purpose of this part. If I install the fuse box like this, it would be difficult to replace any blown fuse. So I made a metal bracket shaped like this and drilled holes in it, so it can hold the additional fuse box securely. The most important thing is that if a fuse blows, I can replace it easily. This part I made is for the main fuse that supplies power to the entire fuse box, which is rated at 50 amperes. The other side of this fuse goes directly to the car battery. After that, I cleaned the area where I would work and mount the fuse box, removing any dust or dirt. This is how it looks after cleaning. Then I installed the metal bracket onto the car body using 2 screws. After that, I mounted the fuse box onto the metal bracket with 2 screws, one on each side. Next, I removed all these wires and routed them neatly from here until they reached the fuse box. I installed the main fuse here, and the other side of it is an 8mm cable that runs from here directly to the battery. This is the main 8mm cable, which I routed underneath the car's original fuse box and along the side, keeping it away from anything that could cause damage. The end of this cable connects to the 50 amperes main fuse. This is how it looks after I removed all the wires from the positive terminal of the battery and routed them safely along the side, away from everything, until I connected them to the fuse box using insulated clips with heat shrink tubing. Now I have a safe fuse box that I can use to take electrical connections for any accessories I want to add to the car. This is the final result after all the wires were gutted inside her resistant flexible tubing, ensuring proper insulation, protections, and clearance from anything else. Like and share the video so people who need to make external electrical connections can learn the correct and safe method. And we'll continue together in the next video, God willing. Goodbye.